If you're a fan of the Chronicle of Narnia books, well, you are familiar with the name C.S. Lewis. Well, he was the author of that series and more, including the Screwtape letters. And now you can see that performed on stage this weekend at the Mesa Arts Center. Star and producer Max McLean is here with more. Good to see you. Thanks so much for coming down.
Thank you very much. Love Phoenix.
I know. You're only here for a couple of days, one day of performances. Now, you star in this show. For people who haven't heard of it before, what's the storyline?
Well, C.S. Lewis is based on his novel, The Screwtape Letters, which is about spiritual warfare, the battle of good and evil, from the demon's perspective. We get his perspective on what it's like to tempt humans into damnation.
It's very interesting. You play the demon.
I do.
Let's talk about your role.
Well, Screwtape is, we call him Satan's chief psychiatrist, and his job is to lure human patients through messing with their heads into what he calls the soft, slow path to hell. He's very good at his job. He loves ruining people's lives, and he's very good at it.
That's very awful at the same time. Now, you're encouraging your nephew to kind of, like you said, mess with a human, bring him, to evil. But he has a different approach.
Well, the point is that Screwtape is a very senior, high-level person. He's been around a long time. He knows all the tricks of the trade, where Wormwood is a junior demon just starting out. He's a bit of a neophyte. And so he doesn't know the tricks of the trade, and what happens is that Screwtape is trying to direct him with his first patient, and at first he seems to be doing quite well, but then what happens, the patient gets involved in Screwtape's enemy, because it's a morally inverted universe where good is bad, up is down, and God is called the enemy. So the patient, which is the object, and it's interesting he uses the word patient, because you and I think of a patient as someone in need of healing,
right,
made well. In Screwtape's vernacular, a patient is someone in need of corrupting and destroying.
What do you think that audiences can learn by watching this?
Well, I think the book itself, I mean, millions of people have read the book and have been deeply changed by the reality of spiritual warfare, because what Lewis was able to do was really open up that world, and he pulls the curtain back from that sort of supernatural world that is acting upon us, because Lewis's purpose is that we all have to make choices in our life. Every day we're either going to do this or that. And those choices that we make are what determine what our life becomes. And those choices are being influenced. And it's better that we know that they're influenced and how they're influenced.
Really quick before you go, you've played Screwtape all over the country, sold out shows. People are saying this show is so great. I mean, how does that feel?
Well, it's extraordinarily satisfying to have a show that people not only enjoy because it's a very funny show, surprisingly, but then they come out like really sort of changed and thinking, right, whoa, I need to think about that.
Well, thanks so much for coming down. You can see it on stage tomorrow at Mesa Arts Center. To learn more, to get your tickets, go to screwtapeonstage.com or call the number on your screen, or call us now. You could win 2 tickets to the 8 o'clock show. To win, email me at familyfeedback@12news.com. Put Screwtape in the subject line.
Tonight on 12 News, it's all new. The evening starts with the return of Who Do You Think You Are at 7. Then watch an all-new Grimm.